put my time in this. It's like I gave my life to this. Let me just hold the meds. Let me just light my spliff and think about the righteous things. I ain't trying to be stuck in a box. See the box outside, I think. As I sip on a Heineken.
Table Time Podcast. You see what I'm saying? Shout out the first 2 episodes. You get me? Big up Trex for the first one to keep it 100. Yeah, man. Thanks to everyone supporting. You see what I'm saying? Today, obviously, there's got family in the building. Foundation.
Yeah.
You get me? Introduce yourself to the people.
Yeah, man. For those who know, Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Cheese! What do you say? Marvin Hagler, yeah?
Yeah. Blue Bar,
Yeah.
Lucas, Ghetto Boys, and all of that.
Come on.
You know the thing. Co-founder of Dining Table
That's it.
and the Brothers. You know, the list goes on. Community worker. I'm in my community where I am at the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm quite a figure in the community. Do a lot of, organising marches and
Cheese.
you know the thing they're trying to help out the youth and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, same shit.
Come on, man. So how you been?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm in a good place at the moment still.
Yeah.
I'm in a good place.
That's it.
Family, health.
Yeah.
You understand?
Come
that
on.
I think I'm more finding my purpose. You know, like amongst being able to do a lot of things and being multi-skilled in a lot of areas. That's and things, you know what I mean? I think, do you know, like, I look at things like, see that art.
Yeah.
You know, like you might have a person that can draw.
Yeah.
Banging drawer. But he can only draw from like a picture.
Yeah.
Or, you know, needs the object.
Yeah, you can't use his
You
mind.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got someone that's good drawer with the same skills, but then also knows how to create like a meaning.
Yeah.
In his, you get what I'm saying? So,
100%.
you know what I mean? I think it's about, that once you've got your skills, about actually finding where you fit in and your purpose.
Yeah.
You understand? And I think
true though. You're right about that, Carl. Obviously, when we was everyone coming up and that, we're all talented in different ways. Might be playing football, might be musicians and that. You get me? And then, like you said, as you kind of get older in life, different things start kind of like for me as well. It's like as much as man loves the music and that, man does the food, that cook the natural flavors in my community and sell the food, and you get me. Even like when my friend's got his football, the coaching, I help do the coaching for any community. Help the kids call me coach. You see what I'm saying? Like, so like you said, I'm starting to find my purpose.
You're starting to get all these skills together, and then, when you're doing something that has a meaning, more than just financial gain.
Yeah, that's right.
Emotional gain or whatever it is you're trying to gain in life. When you do stuff freely.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Without anything. You understand? It's just the free gesture.
Yeah, just helping out, innit?
I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Things like that. I'm just like at a good place where I just want to, help, especially in the black community. You know what I mean? You know that already, thing that I'm really deep, like, definitely when I learn about art history, before slavery, during slavery,
after. You're very
you know what I mean? Our time,
yeah,
and the same narrative that's just kind of, plagued and spooked us all the way through. That, you know what I mean? That things are hidden. They do it on purpose.
Like even books and that.
They're not. You know what? It's not even they're hidden. I think it's more society, and what I've noticed about majority of society, it's like they like to be dictated to.
Yeah.
They like to be
led. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, like and don't really like to take in certain information as well.
Right. Yeah. So the information that they get, that's it. You get what I'm saying? And once they've got that, it's like, you know what I mean? That's it. That's what is been said. And anything else out of that is a lie. And the ignorance behind it and stuff as well, you know what I mean? When you start traveling the world and meeting people and you know what I mean, you start realizing, raw propaganda's a bit like it's real, you know.
Yeah,
like,
of course it is.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then, you know, we will talk about propaganda, everyone knows about propaganda, but then they will still follow the propaganda.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you get me? And it always goes back to things that we've learned over the time, like, you know, real brothers are rare. We're rare people.
Yeah.
I see it every
like
day.
We're different.
People tell me every day. I'm not here to brag and boast about anything, but people tell me every day that they don't make you like that. You're not made. People ain't made like this anymore.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's rare.
Yes, it's rare. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Little things, bro. Like I'm driving home from work, bam. I pull up. There's an old white man. His car's broken down. You can see that he's hit the barrier. He's got a puncher. He's come over to this side. He's got 2 punchers. You get me? He's just out there. It's raining. Everyone's just doing their thing. You get me?
Yeah.
And just the kind gestures. You get me? Like, you okay? Do you need a toilet? A cup of tea? I'm here. I'm at 81. You get me? And at first, he was like standoffish, like, oh, no, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Yeah.
And then when he thought about it, he was like, no. Can I use your toilet, please?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, come. And he couldn't believe. He was
like the welcome,
he looked
so
at
welcoming,
me.
innit?
He looked at me, and he was like, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I was just
funny.
like, you get me there. You get what I'm saying? So
what was he expecting, you reckon?
I don't know. I think we're always taught to think the worst. Through experiences.
Yeah.
Just us as just mankind. We're always going to just think the worst. It's just natural instinct. Because the worst happens more. Because real brothers are rare. Real people are rare.
Yeah, real.
You understand?
It's true.
So, you know, that's why, as you know, Lee, I'm not into the big group thing. I'm not into, you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, come on,
you
man.
know what I mean?
You've been a leader, innit? From day.
And, you know,
I've always seen you being a leader, like.
I'll always say this.
And a free thinker. You get me?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And I always say this, innit? Like, because I don't like your ways, it don't mean I don't have love for you. It don't mean I don't identify what you can give to me. One time, my missus showed me one thing, Oprah Winfrey, whatever. And she was talking about, I think her mum or her dad or whatever, and she was talking about what people give to you in life, and she was measuring it in in pint glasses. And you know, like, some people can have that ability to give more than others.
100%, yeah.
But you should show gratitude to everything that you get. You know, I've always said that.
Yeah.
It might even be
the smallest
thing.
It's the thought that counts.
The thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts.
You get me? Because I don't know what you're going through with. For you to take your time out to even think about me or do something, do you know what? That's a blessing, you know?
It's true.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you don't call me every day or whatever.
Do you feel that, like, a lot of us become ungrateful sometimes? Like, we want more. We want more than kind of we're entitled to.
You know what it is, yeah? This is like, my thing's this. This is why my kids and everything, that everyone close to me, you know, and we always have these conversations. And I will always say, we're following. Where are we? Where are we following?
Where we going?
Where are we going?
Yeah, and who are we following?
Where are we going?
Yeah.
And then when I sit back and I look, like I'm touching a decent age now, so I've seen transitions in life, and when I'm looking and I'm saying, well, I can see where we're going, you know?
Yeah.
But then what?
What's the plan?
Yeah.
What do we do?
So where we going?
Do we
to
jump
the road
on
of destruction?
Do we jump on it and just follow?
Yeah.
You know me, you better get, that's my instinct anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's my instinct anyway.
Yeah.
My thing is, you better get left, I'm getting right. You know?
Yeah, you get me?
Cause I want to find I'm not in a following thing. I want to find my own way.
Yeah. That's right.
You understand?
Man's own path. I want to think for myself.
Because all I can see is a bunch of hypocrites, bunch of devil worshippers.
Trust me. Hey, tell them again.
And then I see a
They're
whole
pagans.
bunch of sheep and lambs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And once you understand that, you get me, you just got to just accept everyone for who they are.
Yeah.
Accept the sheep to be the sheep.
Yeah.
The leaders to be the leaders. Because sheep need leaders. Do you understand?
Yeah. The shepherds be the shepherds.
And don't
So I'm saying.
endorse. And then don't endorse the narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing's this, innit? That through growing up, it's always uncomfortable for them to see a full dark-skinned family functioning in England.
Yeah. Of course.
In a TV show, advert, whatever it is. There's more of us than the black man and the white woman. Than the black woman with the white man. Than what you're showing. There's more. So there's still a bunch of us are still sitting down waiting for our representation.
Yeah.
Because this ain't the true representation.
No.
But what do? We go, and then they say, yeah, okay, do you know what? We've got an acting place for you. It's going to cost this much, but we need you to be gay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I ain't got a problem. Don't get it twisted. Don't shoot me down. You understand? But hear what I'm saying. The gay black man of today is going to get more visuals for our children to see than
the gay white man.
No. Than the successful black man.
Okay.
Than the happy black family.
Yeah.
Or normal straight black man.
Do you understand?
Okay, yeah. But you know what?
And these visions, believe it or not, I go deep in it. You know, I always go deep.
No, I know.
I tell them, man, they're like, raw. Like, listen, from ages, innit? From Shankerman days, everything. Music, arts, them, man, everyone that knows me, man, them know me, yeah? Trust me, as I'm talking, innit? Your favourite artists, all these guys, yeah, that have been around me, Marv's had a big influence and impact, yeah, on their styles, what they talk about. Do you understand?
It's true, no, you have.
So anyway, I always say this. Music is a big tool.
What, to manipulate?
When we came with music, yeah? When we came with music in the beginning, yeah? Our calypso, our whatever it is that we was doing, yeah? It was always talking about the realness. Budding up certain things.
Yeah.
And keeping, man,
even in
together.
bashment. Even in bashment.
What, love.
Would
you get what I'm saying? Whatever, it was not even just them things. Not even just them things. I'm not even just talking about them things.
No, but what you say?
I'm just not talking. No,
I know what you're saying.
I'm talking
the family.
I'm talking about the impact of music.
Yeah.
Because even when I say, right, for black people, yeah, music is a way out for a lot of us.
Of course.
And what a certain group of people, yeah, have managed to do, yeah, is get us off track.
Yes.
Do you understand?
By singing about drugs, by singing about taking lean, by manipulating
all the stuff that they're going to throw the money
about
at.
killing each other.
Remember,
you know what I'm trying to say? So,
remember,
I agree with that.
The communities that are being affected, yeah, by these things are the communities they don't care about. Them men ain't pumping your thing.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They don't listen to it. You get what
Why
I'm
do
saying?
you think as well? Yeah. Can I ask you a question though? Why do you think as well? So is that why a lot of the artists now, yeah, are getting invested by these labels?
It's always been like that.
Yeah, in
From
America,
the beginning.
yeah, in America, we know
From
that.
the
But I'm saying
beginning,
that
but
here
that's
as
the
well.
blueprint. That's the blueprint.
Yeah.
That's the blueprint.
Of music in general.
That's the blueprint. That's why when you see somebody and remember, it's all about how much you can sell, how much numbers, how much money did you make? All these things that they say, you know, that makes you successful or determines whether how good you are, or you get what I'm saying. the messages have a big impact. This is what I'm saying, yeah? Elvis had the white man then with the willing to wear the quiff and that.
Yeah. Thinking that was cool.
Yeah.
Mike.
Sugar.
Yeah, Mike had everyone in the leather jackets
Come
and
on
the
with
zippers.
the zippers, blood. The leather jackets with
Tell
the
me
zippers.
music don't have Tell me music don't have an impact.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hey.
Tell
He
me
had man
music.
dancing as a kid,
Right.
fam.
So, if your next artist is somebody that came from the gutter and was a drug dealer and went prison and then came out on the top of the end as this guy that we all want to inspire to be. The youth now are thinking, right, first, I need to go sell drugs, go jail, have my team, bust my gun, and then once I get through all of that, then I can do this.
Yeah.
Because that's the blueprint. They think that is the blueprint.
And I can stream on Spotify, I can stream on Apple Music,
Not
I'm going to get raps.
Not alone like this, yeah. Listen, bro, I'm going to tell you, yeah. I'm a deep guy. I'm a deep guy, yeah. Sorry, excuse my language, I don't want to swear because I don't want it to be editing out the place. But listen, yeah, any music you play, man will like. Even tunes we don't like, we like. Because you hear it playing all the time.
Yeah.
You start singing the tune
Become
that you
a
don't
program.
even like.
Yeah.
You don't even them man that you don't like, you be like, right, why am I even chatting?
Start
Singing
listening
them
to
man
it,
that tune there, blood.
Yeah.
But because you play it all the time,
Man, it's repetitive.
right, all they've done is just encouraged man to make a certain type of music.
Yeah.
It's a closed
Yeah?
tape.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like this. I'm going to throw, what, the gangster rappers, yeah? All right, give them millions. Monkey see, monkey do. As I said, sheep.
Real talk though. That's And
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then what do? We got to take up all these roles. The black girls got to take all these roles for all the white man. Some now, bruv, don't even want me to get into it because these things ain't right if you don't understand the thing.
No, it's true. It's true.
You understand? There's gonna be a whole bunch of people that get brought up in the world now. And they're gonna divide us again.
Yeah.
They're not gonna say, "Oh, we're all one people."
There's no
they're gonna
culture,
say, "Okay."
bro.
They're gonna say, "Okay, you're interracial mix. You're this community. You're this community." We're all just the same thing. The divide and conquer. Again, man, woman. Yeah. All the little divisions that they're trying to put into us right now. Yeah. To stop us from doing what? Cause we look at ourselves like this. And my brethren, I was talking to my brethren earlier, yeah, and he was saying, "Oh yeah, we was talking about some big cats in the game, innit? Like, some big, and he's got some big guys." And I was like, "Raw."
Well, like
you know when you start realizing,
what big cats like who artists and that?
no, just businessmen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's around some big guys and that. You know what I mean? And they flew him out to Dubai, to do lunch, whatever. We got a couple things that we're trying to do.
Okay, yeah.
You get me? And when we're talking, I'm saying, you know what? Right, you know, man, some little fish out here. You get me?
Yeah.
You understand? And
Compared
he said,
to what their assets and that, innit?
but you know what he said to me? He said, you know what? We're all little fish, but if we was on the same boat, we could take on any big fish. And that's what it is. Because they've got us little fishes swimming over here, them and over there swimming over here.
Yeah.
Every man's fighting for the same thing.
Crabs in the barrel thing.
Right, but
everyone's
every man-
climbing up the barrel,
Bro.
pulling each other down.
Bro,
You see what I'm
every
saying?
man's
to get
fighting
to
for
the
the same thing.
little bit of the top, and then they don't get to the. You see what I'm trying to say? Crabs in the
Every
barrel.
man's
That mindset.
when you break it down, every man's fighting for the same thing.
Yeah.
You understand? But especially over the last, I'll say, 3 to 4 years, with the highlight of the racial, equalities,
All that since like the
tensions,
the
and all
George
that.
Floyd thing,
And you know what I mean, with
the
kids,
marches,
yeah, with kids and that, you know what I mean. I got really into, like doing community work, bringing all kinds of people together, and explaining.
Talk about some of the work, man.
One of the ones we held a big gathering, a big march in Dulwich.
I remember,
That was very successful. Very interracial again.
Yeah, it was peaceful as well.
Yeah, peaceful march. And again, had a few people come to speak. And yeah, man, it's just good to just, you know, like, just talk at a good place, get everyone together, because everyone has their perceptions.
It's true.
You know what I mean? And what it is, you have perceptions, and you got people that know that they're perceptions.
Yeah.
Then you got people that have perceptions with conviction. And when they have these perceptions with conviction without knowing, that's real ignorance.
Yeah. Yeah.
All my life I've been called ignorant.
Yeah, even me.
But when I realise how ignorant you really are,
yeah.
it's mad.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like that. You know when you've been abused, and then
Because
you
there's-
feel,
you know
and then
what
they
it
make
is?
you feel bad.
Yeah.
For abusing me. Hold on.
What was I taking?
Yeah, that.
It's not your fault. It's not our fault, innit? It's kind of the way we was kind of brought up and
that.
everything, innit? That's what I think.
It's-
Like, the ignorant. But you see, as you get older,
Right.
the ignorance.
Right, but this is what I'm
kind of
there
just
will-
Levels of trauma.
But
Right.
again, as I like
Levels of
right
trauma.
now with my kids, and this is what me and my missus we always look at. We say there's a problem, yeah. You can either have the solution or live in it.
Yeah, it's true.
You
Though.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I call living it in is when we start talking about something and then everyone starts talking about everything else. It's like we're never gonna get.
No,
you get what I'm
because we're
saying?
not talking about the problem.
We're never gonna.
And how
we're
to solution?
never-
No, we're talking about
Right.
the problem, but we're not talking about how to find a solution
to the problem.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah.
saying?
We're just like, oh yeah, but this and what it is, we play the blame game a lot.
And the blame,
We
everyone
blame,
gets
yeah,
blamed.
oh, blame this.
But again, that's away from actually not dealing with.
Our past.
No
Traumas.
The solution. Where's the solution?
Yeah, not dealing with
You get
not
what
having
I'm
a
saying?
solution.
That's
yeah.
an excuse.
Not
That's
knowing
an
how to
excuse.
have solutions.
That's an excuse.
Yeah.
You get me? That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
You get me? You don't understand. Whatever it is, we all know there's a problem. And I think, you know, a lot of stuff that we need to do is, especially for our boys, because they're the ones that are, you know, mostly affected. When I say mostly affected, I mean in their time. So the time will get taken
Younger
away.
generation. We say the boys,
You know what I mean?
the boys
Yeah.
especially.
Jail, the boy. When I say that jail, you know, the death, that murder, suicide. You know what I mean? It's a lot.
Right. Addiction.
Addiction.
Gambling could be anything. Gambling.
It's a
drugs,
lot.
Yeah.
And you know, it's hard to deal in a society that has always shown they don't care for you,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And that's
feel
basically it, innit?
Yeah.
If you're
Like,
the son, didn't it?
so when I say with my kids, I got to talk to them about Jules Fled. Then the football,
Yeah.
bruh, racist, da, da, da.
Yeah, yeah.
I got to talk to them about that.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Got to explain something.
And then there's, you know, like and this is what, like, in life, bro, it just gets me mad, innit? Because I'm built different. So,
In the way that curtain.
I've never, ever cared where I am, what place I am. I've never run. I've always stood my ground and spoke and said what I've had to say.
With your chest.
You understand? With
Yeah.
my chest.
Yeah.
And I know that I've got to like deal with that. Not everyone's like that.
That's right. Yeah.
You understand?
Because some people will
But-
have something to say and they'll kind of build. They won't say it how it is because they might not have the confidence, or
The
they might not even know how
confidence.
to deliver it,
The confidence.
or they might even know
But-
how to even say it.
Do you know, after a while, you got to start saying, listen, if you're not going to do nothing about it, that's like you're going to participate, then you're part of the problem too. You're guilty by association.
Yeah.
Because how many black boys have put in jail for joint enterprise? They've never
lot.
drawn any joint enterprise when they're ready to for other things, but when it comes to anything,
Yeah, anything to do with our
Sentences-
gang crime,
sentences-
you know what I mean? The culture.
when it comes to sentencing, 3 times higher than than a white guy, and probably 2 times higher than any other ethnic background.
That's
So the black boy,
That's here, yeah.
that's here. Even in the beginning,
That's mad.
you
innit?
get terrorized by
And
police.
where the what's it called though? Where the minority here as well.
We're the minority in the West. I would say. We're definitely, but in the world, no, we're not.
No, not in the world. I'm saying in this country.
Well, yeah, but
in the UK,
obviously,
innit?
yeah,
Get me?
definitely. When
Yeah.
we make up like 3% or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
of the population,
So I'm
you
saying
get
that's
me?
why I'm saying that to say that if the population in this country in the Joe is most like high population is black people, that shows that we're set up to fail, innit?
Listen,
That's what I'm
if
saying.
you're gonna again,
That's what.
as
it
I
seems
said,
like.
if you're gonna terrorize, right? For me, I've been getting stopped since I was in school. Yeah, not doing nothing.
Yeah,
Stopped.
getting harassed by the police.
Same line. All you fit the description.
That was alright still.
Same line. You fit the description. We can all probably say that.
Yeah, or
I could, if we done a survey now in England, if we do a survey now,
Yeah, or you've done a robbery.
you know what? Not even in England, in UK, if we do a survey where I say black man, any black man, there's gonna be a high percentage that they said yes, I've been stopped, and they've said to me, yeah, you fit the description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's happened
Yeah?
to me as well.
Alright,
Yeah.
one.
Bare
Yeah?
times.
Yeah?
Go on.
If we keep looking at, if I keep knocking at somebody's door, looking for something, I'm gonna find something.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why there's a high percentage of us. And at any time we can get nicked. I've been nicked. Gone to court. I've got my operators from work. They can see me in my. They're just.
fam.
It's like statistically, you want to show something that's not really true.
Yeah. It's like you're just doing it
You understand?
to make your paperwork.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand?
To manipulate,
Right.
manipulate the books.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. Don't
Look at the
believe the
books.
hype, innit? But the damage that it does, it does break up the homes. You get me? It does break up the
ripple effect. It's a
the
ripple effect.
relationships.
Yeah.
It does make the youth look like, oh, is this a path that I need to go down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
And it also- Yeah,
does
go on.
make us go down the path
But-
of badness.
Let me tell you another
Because
thing.
you know what? From when you see police, right? Listen, look at it like this.
But I was gonna say something. Also, it makes you say, I don't like these people. I don't ever want to chat to these people. I don't want to deal with these people.
Listen.
these police.
Listen.
what I'm trying to say?
Listen, culturally, think about it like this, culturally, if you don't have the people that are supposed to protect us, that everyone else has, that can get protected by, if you feel that they don't have the necessities to want to look after you, who do you go to?
There's no one to go to.
There's no one to go to.
No one.
So what do? We build our own.
Thank
Own
you.
team.
Our own police.
So this is where all this thing comes from. Remember, we can't get... Bro, we came over here to help. When we got here, we was meeting with Ep5. Couldn't get no jobs.
Yeah.
The jobs that we had to get, we was getting some minor things.
Minimum things. Minimum wage. Yeah.
Still paying taxes to the slave owners.
That's right.
Don't get it twisted,
reparations as
Don't
well.
get it twisted.
No reparations.
Don't get it twisted, Still paying taxes to the slave owners.
You could just go home now.
If you had worked within, within a certain time, man's paying slave owners.
Just turn down, right down a little bit.
Yeah?
With this, yeah?
No, the first one.
This
no,
thing.
No, the dog.
This one here.
Just a little.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah? So,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take anyone's struggle away. Yeah? Long short of the story, I'm not trying to take no one's struggle away. But as black people, you have struggles, we have your struggles too. But one thing you don't have is our struggle because you're not black
Yeah.
or African. That's what I believe we should refer to all of ourselves
right.
as.
That's right.
As African, because that's what we are.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah. That's
Do you understand?
Yeah, I agree with that.
And
Because black, it just seems like a segregation thing again.
again,
innit?
it is
Yeah.
because it's easy for us to say,
To label it.
Yeah.
Label
Yeah.
us.
and again, it works for them. It's just that we've just indoctrinated. Because remember, they done the same thing to the Scottish and the Welsh and the Irish. a part of Ireland, or however it works out for Ireland. Do you understand? And it's like you indoctrinate what they tell you to do and just get fucked, innit? That's you get what I'm saying? But they've all got a better deal than we have.
Yeah, come on.
Do you understand? And they're still there. Because I'm deep into it, and one of the doctors sent man a paragraph about Shell, and I was reading up on the history of Shell, and I'm like,
I can't be using it. So what was it saying? What was it saying? What was part of the history of the show?
Basically, in Nigeria, the way that they've been sourcing the oil, killing
so is that where the oil comes from?
Where part of their wealth came from there.
So that's the show, the company show.
Shell, the company.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But you get me? Allegedly.
Trying to get sued,
but you get what I'm saying? Like, these things...
But yeah...
you get what I'm saying? It's they're out there. And...
That's deep, you know.
There's a lot of stuff, bro, that I don't agree with.
So they basically got people working in
unhealthy,
unhumane conditions for their company and them making profits of it.
Basically, the regulations that they would do where they would source oil anywhere else, they just basically bypassing that.
So that
letting the oil just go out.
Chemicals as well.
Chemicals, killing the wildlife.
Yeah.
Life expectancy is just low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot, bro. You know, and then you're here doing business. And I'll always just say, like, just follow the money, innit? Where's the money, innit?
That's what they're doing.
Follow the money. And, yeah, like, for us, we need to do better. As black people, we need to do better. We need to, you know?
I was gonna say,
we need to not take these roles. We need not to make these music.
That's what I was gonna, that's what I was gonna ask you as well.
You get what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you that. Like, what do you think? Like, and you're kind of answering it still. You're basically getting on to answering that. What do you think us as black people? Yeah.
That's what we.
What do we need to do to make sure we're okay, innit?
Right. Listen. First, education. It's empowering, innit?
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
And as you said, like knowing. So knowing is power. When you know things, it makes you powerful.
Yeah.
When you know about yourself, it makes you powerful. When you don't know about yourself,
you fall for anything. That's it, innit? It's
stand straight.
Yeah.
So
powerful.
First thing I will say, the youth of today.
Check this out.
Yeah, listen to what I'm saying. We ain't gangsters. We ain't street, like, you know what, I get appalled.
To be kings,
I get appalled, because you know what, a lot of stuff, and you know what, and people say, oh, Marv, you're this, black, whatever. I'm just saying this. When you start paying homage to certain things, then it's understandable, innit?
Yeah.
And it's never been that. And it's been indoctrinated all the way through. So again, like, with inventions and things that we've done and things we've accomplished and things that you know what I mean? Like, we don't speak about that. You don't want to tell. We don't want to tell you about the African Roman Emperor. We don't want to tell you that it was the black. We don't want to tell you about the Moors. We don't want to tell you about the black woman that got us to the moon. We don't want to tell you about. You know what I mean? You know, Christopher Columbus, if it weren't for the black man that was standing behind him, they would have thought we would have fell off of the edge of the earth. They don't tell you about the things that we have done.
Yeah. Our accomplishments. The achievements.
Our accomplishments.
Our creations. Like
our creations. But if they do, and I'm sorry, it's not that it don't make man better than... I look at things like this in the world. Everyone has a complex. I look at things like this in the world. Nobody ain't perfect.
No one's perfect. We're
humans. You can have more loot. He's more stronger. She's better looking than you, but I like your personality more. Yeah. You can never win.
Yeah.
It's always a treat.
Every man has their thing. So if man is better at something, it don't mean you are shit.
It's true.
It just means
you can practice.
that
Practice
ain't your
makes
thing.
perfect. No, but you can practice.
No,
Yeah.
it just means
Or
it ain't your thing.
You might have another ability.
But what I see,
Yeah.
yeah, again, a lot of stuff, if you look at it, innit, it's like a whole culture being taken.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, we're sharing it.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's being taken.
Yeah. And then
Yeah?
trying to leave us
From-
with no identity.
Right, and then say, you was this. So we think, raw, hold on, what? Man was...
It's almost trying to reprofile.
Man was some slaves that came from that was sold by Africans. No, bro, they spin. Listen, but see my grandmum, yeah. You see, right? Listen, bless her soul, and mama, yeah. These are the old people, yeah. Mama's 103 or something like that now. These people that spoke to me in my lifetime growing up, they used to tell me certain things. Once a liar is a liar, you know.
Yeah.
You can't listen to a word that man tells you. So why is man gonna sit here and say and regurgitate anything that you've told?
Yeah. Why are we gonna believe
Or
you?
without
Why are we gonna
questioning.
believe you? Yeah.
You get me? Why am I not gonna question? Hold on, but what? And this is why we used to get in trouble in school because they're trying to indoctrinate certain things into man. And man's saying, hold on.
Wait 1 second.
Hold on, wait, no, that ain't right. No, and it still happens still to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You see the pattern repeat sometimes.
It's the same thing. Because once you believe in something, it will never go.
Yeah.
Do you understand? When things like this, the emblem that I was talking about, that the royal family give up.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What with
the angel, the white angel stepping on the black man's neck.
Yeah, fam. I see my guy post that, you know.
Yeah.
Big up Dan.
Listen, yeah.
See Dan post that, rude boy. Genius
Right.
Dan, my brother.
For a long time, they were still giving that out, blood.
That's imagine though. So what was they giving that out as though?
Blood, rewards or whatever, I don't know.
For the MBE thing?
I can't even remember, bro. I was just disgusted. You know when I was just disgusted?
Yeah.
When I saw it, cause, you know, I was listening and then when I saw the image, I was like, no, you know what? I'm disgusted. Nah. And the only reason why, like everything, they stopped giving it out is because man's making noise about it. So it's not coming from you.
Only now.
Only now. Bro, rules in America. Only now that man ain't a man. Remember, when my Windrush children, when my parents got here, they were called subnormal blood.
Oh, man.
Listen,
man.
I don't know if you, because me and your dad, you know already, me and your dad chat, me and Ron chat, blood.
Yeah.
Yeah? And Ron will tell you, oh, on the days of work experience or when you're going to go to the, you know, you got the work function or whatever, you're going to, the careers day or whatever, and they will go and they want to be high, they're aiming high. Their expectations are high, they want to be peak. Do you know what I mean? And they're being told, no, you can't be a solicitor.
Yeah.
No,
that's mad.
You can't be this.
You
need to go and be a nurse.
So
you need to go and be. And then when you look around and then like for me like in the morning and I'm looking at all the people that are getting on the buses and that and I'm saying these are all the industries that they forced man into.
Yes.
When they were in school.
Yes. Yes.
Do you understand?
Right. That's right.
Do you understand? They were told that they were subnormal blood.
That's mad. You can't do
that.
This.
Means
you
you're not
explore your talent, your natural gift,
bro. So for me, no apology. How are we gonna move on? Do you understand?
Yeah.
When you see, oh, Ukraine, da 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 da, but then when man's trying to cross borders, man getting beat down, Africans getting beat down, Africans dying on rafts, melanated, I shouldn't even just say melanated people trying to escape countries that are suffering because of you.
Yeah.
That's all that it is.
And you know what it is? The media, like you said, it will promote Ukraine, it will promote
all of that, but think how our children feel seeing these images.
What about the war in Ethiopia? There's war in Ethiopia. You get me?
No, like, just not like for me. The images that are shown on TV, where you see I think it was in the Haiti. Was it Haiti when they were trying to get to America or something? Something like that.
Yeah.
And they were beating them. Yeah?
Or the refugees.
The refugees. They were
That's
beating them,
mad.
the Africans, yeah?
What, recently?
This is like about a year ago or something like that. Then you had the ones in Poland. This was before the war. Yeah?
What, refugees in Poland?
Refugees that were trying to cross borders
From
and
like
all them
Africa,
thing there.
all over.
Trying to get into Poland, they're beating them down, blood.
Oh shit, yeah.
Do you understand? So our children are seeing police killing us,
Yep.
us trying to get into countries to die for, and we're not welcome. Emblems been given out by the Queen, and then when she dies, she's the best thing ever.
And the whole country was talking.
You get what I'm saying?
And the whole country
Oh,
was, yeah.
When we
Supposed to be on hold.
play
The
football,
whole country was to be on hold.
yeah, that we play football, we're heroes, and then 1 minute we're the worst villains ever and get racially abused.
Yeah, just because a Euro final.
If
or
you
something
clock
like
here in anything, when it comes to black people, people can get away with. Why do you think black people hate black people? Because they were taught to hate.
each other. That's right. Yeah.
Default.
Everyone's taught to really slightly hate,
Hate
man.
each other. I know.
Because
man.
they've got a problem.
'Cause-
Oh, give back their things, though. It's us. It's our history. We took it. You shouldn't have a problem. Get on with it. That's the kind of place where you're coming from, innit? If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? We got to sit down and watch the royal family now, parades,
Parade
up and down,
yeah.
with
We
all the
can't even go
diamonds,
Sainsbury's at
all
that
that.
time. Like, man,
Yeah.
trying to go Sainsbury's and
With
that,
the
but
big
it's
diamonds.
closed, bro.
You see the biggest diamond that she has in her selection? That was given to her. That was given to her in as a gift from South Africa in 1980. In the 1980s,
Well, who gifted it to her?
where they were still mining out of Africa at that time. In
Yeah.
the 1980s. In the 1980s. That's what I'm saying, isn't it? That's
So
in
what
our
is it?
time.
So-
That's in our time, blood.
So basically, they took it out of the ground and gave it to her.
Yeah.
That's madness.
It's a
And
gift.
that's because obviously you had the colonizers in South Africa.
And that's the
already,
star.
innit?
That's the star of Africa. That's the one that's in the staff, the big thing in the staff.
She said that when she puts it on her head, yeah, her head was heavy.
A lot of,
Yeah, it's mad still.
a lot
It's
of
mad.
kings, and then around. My thing I've never been able to get around is all the excuses. So they'll be like, "Well, Africans were selling you." No, let's get it right. There's always been a market to buy slaves in Africa, and what they used to do is sell the people like conflicts of war, basically. So you know the people that they will capture, criminals, all them kind of people.
Yeah.
Where it's a big place, obviously there was a lot people could sell them. There was a business there.
But that's a form of slavery,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, but don't get it twisted. See, when they came and invaded the English, when they came and invaded, they weren't buying slaves, bro. Yeah, they were killing off a whole heap of like they were when people are talking like you killed all our kings and our royals. You get me? Killed them, chopped off their heads, killed them. Took the people that had skills, bruv. They had jobs. We weren't running around cuz we had jobs. There's documentations.
Had wealth as well.
And there's
innit?
documentations. They
had wealth. They had
they
wealth. They had
even-
land.
You see how deep the documents go. The documents even go down to what they took from the houses. What they took from the homes. The gold, the art, whatever it was they were taking.
Even in Egypt, they raided the tombs. You know what I'm
You
saying?
understand? So at a point you just think, you're on your own. And that's where, you get me, we got to realise that we're taught to hate each other and that we are alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And until we can kind of stick together and kind of
Yeah, well, first thing,
generational.
we need to just, like the
Education
narratives that they're trying to
generation,
push, I like what we're, and
We need to learn more.
times times are changing. Times are changing. So now, I can see that we're touching certain subjects, we're taking control of certain, do you know, like there's black movies coming out now, where we're kind of taking control, we're talking about certain issues, and I think there needs to be more of that, and less of the bougie, going for the paycheck.
Yeah, of course.
Being that,
selling out, less of selling out,
you get what I'm
fam.
saying, basically.
Man, enough man just
Basically.
sell out, bro. You get
Basically,
me? Yeah,
bro.
that's what it is.
And that's what it is, innit? And, again, as I said, I can see that we're moving that way, but still, it's like they don't want to let go of certain narratives and that. And I think our story needs to be told.
Yeah, but on the brighter note, yeah, would you feel that we have kind of like we've come far still?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, we've come a long way.
But we've
got a long way to go.
I think we've come a long way, but we have gone off track.
Because there's not enough leaders that are kind of leading the next generation in the right direction.
Like we see when people, I just think, again, there's just, it goes back to what I said in the beginning, real people are rare, bro. And, you know, that's what it just boils down to. That's what it just boils down to, just being real. And, you know,
feedback.
When this comes and that comes, and you look in yourself and you say, do you know what? Fuck what everyone else is saying. That don't feel right.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Or that's real to me. You get me?
Like even, do you know what? Like even my opinion on that is like kind of the artists of nowadays that I would see, they kind of promote like Percocets, like taking tablets, taking
because it's what it is, isn't it? That's what
I see the youth as well. Yeah,
it's the zippers. That's
like
the levels
here doing this, indulging in the same kind of
leather
behavior,
zip here. It's
and
the
it's
leather.
normal.
Listen, it's the leather zippers.
It's the pirate's dilemma.
No, I'm telling you, it's Michael Jackson again. The leather zippers.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Mike ain't
the leaves the leather zippers.
Right.
I like.
Mike drinks lean now.
Man's got the belly now.
Yeah, man drinks lean now.
Yeah.
And man putting it in the music.
And Matt moonwalks with his machine.
And it's, you know, and I think it's just a thing everywhere. But there's a difference. Like when I see what they're doing to man, then I'm like, well, I see enough of these youths. I'm sorry. They got bare money. They're fucking unhealthy. They burn weed all day. Don't eat no good food. Drink lean. Don't exercise.
Take bare mandy and that.
All of that. Because remember, the culture's different. Where, well, you can sniff coke. You can do molly.
Yeah.
You can drink lean.
Yeah.
You get me? As long as it ain't crack or heroin.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
lean's got heroin in it.
At
like
the same
opium
time,
in it.
At the same time,
lean's got opium in it. You know that.
At
innit?
the same time, you're not ready. At the same time, you're not ready.
They're not.
In this world, we've become accustomed to be reliant. Yeah. I look at everything that everyone's wanting to go and do, like surgery, this, that, and you gotta think. I tried to bring my kids up the way I was brought up, where if everything stops tomorrow, can you function?
Yeah.
How reliant are you gonna be? Are you gonna be reliant on the doctor? Are you gonna be reliant on your meds?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be reliant on your phone? Are you gonna be reliant on your car? Are you gonna be reliant on your gun? Are you gonna be reliant? You need to be able to say, right, you know what? I'm war ready.
I can survive.
No gun, no nothing. I can run up them hills. I can fight.
Yeah.
I can do this. I can do that.
I can eat from my garden, whatever it is, the nature.
All these because these things make you insecure. Once anything that you're not secure, you're reliant on something.
You're just consumers, isn't it? That's what I think.
Anything that you're reliant. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I can't do that without that. I can't do it. Everything's got a motor in it. Everyone's unhealthy, blood. They ain't
Bare
war ready.
Bare radiation.
We're not war ready. There's certain man.
Yeah.
If there's certain countries that come here,
Yeah.
we're fucked.
Yeah, that's real though.
We are fucked.
Yeah, we're not like Bush.
Because even masculinity now is under attack. You get me?
Of course, that's the new.
That's
the new.
Huh? So whatever it is. So all the man them that are coming up now ain't ready,
They're not
bro.
ready. They're not ready, man.
They're not ready.
They're soft. They're teddy bears.
Teddy bears.
Teddy bears, bruv.
You understand?
Gummy bears.
And
bro.
you know, I just think that's how they want, man. That's just how they want, man.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
they can control, man, innit?
Yeah.
You understand? Do you know what I mean?
Right.
From youths and in the lessons that they're trying to teach them and what they're talking about and all these things. I just like, you know.
Yeah.
We need to.
We have to make sure
We need to be
we're
teaching-
programming our youths to be ready.
Right.
You get me?
So my thing is this: first, teach your child about how great they are
That's right.
and how great we are as
Yeah.
black people first. Before we say, oh, well, we're gonna do this. Then all the narratives, you know what I mean? Oh, they're all the same. They're all of this, instead of looking at all the great things that we've accomplished.
And keep accomplishing, innit?
And keep accomplishing.
Yeah, fam, like,
And you know what? I'm sorry, it's even better because it wasn't made like that for us to accomplish. So when we do,
Riley's got a bar like that. He's like, black man weren't here to drive big cars, but I have big houses, but I got them anyway. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
real talk, bro.
because it wasn't made. It wasn't made
Yeah.
for us to do that.
Real
You know what I
talk.
mean? And again, it's about regaining back your inheritance and your heritage. Do you understand? Because that would, you know,
Kind of
our bloodline was that. Instead of killing each other, killing off our
Embrace
communities,
each other, man.
killing off our
Yeah.
communities. Yeah. Remember when certain drugs were coming in this whatever ages it was, the communities were fighting not to let them come into our communities because they were
Look at
going to
that.
break up our communities.
And now there's people in our community bringing them in. You see what I'm trying to say?
No,
Shotting them on our doorstep,
Listen,
bro.
right now,
You get me?
right now,
Like, I'm not trying to talk like a saint or
through
anything,
our
but
music,
yeah, man.
what we talk about, see the drill thing. The drill is mad.
So
It's
what's your
about-
opinion on drill music?
Right. What does drill mean?
Drill, obviously, the definition of drill means going on a drill, innit?
And
Like-
what's that?
Like going on a glide, innit? Drilling, innit? Like you're banging.
Going
innit?
to kill somebody.
Yeah. I don't know if it's
Oh,
going to.
oh,
I don't know
so
if it's.
what else do you want me to
wait,
say?
wait. I don't know if
What?
it's going to kill someone.
Listen.
But it's drilling, innit?
Listen,
Obviously,
listen.
attempting or
Listen.
whatever, innit?
Listen.
Not saying that.
The label.
But
The
that's what the
label-
definition of drill
Alright,
is, innit?
listen,
Yeah. What's the definition
listen,
of drill? Innit?
Listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen
Yeah.
to what I'm saying to you. It's not called rap, where rap's got a meaning to it because man's rapping the words together. Do you understand?
Or hip hop,
Hip hop was the movement,
dancing
was
and
more of the movement.
dancing and that. Yeah.
Yeah. Garage. Man made it in the garage. It had
As an association, the words.
the word. You know what I'm
As a-
saying?
Language is key.
Funky.
The language is
House.
key.
House.
The
Funky.
English language is
Yeah.
key. You get me?
Drill.
So when you think of the object, drill.
Grime. What about grime? Grime is just
Drill.
grimy, innit?
Alright,
Yeah,
that's
you're
it.
right. No, you're right. You're
Drill.
Hold
right.
on. Well, let's look at the evidence.
Yeah.
Let's look at the evidence. How is it now? Being a drill artist is the worst job role in the world.
Who said that?
You got because of the death rate,
But I wouldn't say it's the worst job, man.
bro.
They've
Well,
got
I'm
a job,
talking
they're
about
musicians,
they
though.
were not the worst. I shouldn't say
Yeah.
worst. The most dangerous.
Yeah, it's one of the most dangerous.
One of the
jobs.
most
Yeah.
dangerous.
I think
One of
being
the-
being
one
a
of- I
being
think
an
that's one of
artist.
the worst.
But how can I support something that is actually called kill? I'm gonna support it. Then my
So
kids
you
are
say
gonna
take
listen
the
to
D out
it,
and put the K in.
bro.
That's cool. Because drilling, what's a drill, isn't it? Drilling,
It's about
drilling,
killing, man. This is why, and it's evidential. They're getting killed more. They're doing more. They're killing because they're listening.
Do you reckon drill
Listening about
music incites violence?
Listen, I'm not gonna say drill music, artists. I'm not even gonna blame music or what any of his rangers, yeah?
Yeah.
Artists.
Yeah, the influence. So artists are the influencers.
Of
yeah.
course. When 50 came out, we all had guns. We all went and got guns. When we was listening to Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls, yeah. When we was listening to Biggie Smalls and Jay-Z and them, everyone wants a brick now. Everyone wants a box.
Everyone wants to be a trapper.
Everyone wants to work up to a box.
Yeah.
Because they think, raw, if I can get to these levels here, it's the way out. These are the men that are talking from an experience of a stature where we would all like to be. They're millionaires. They're from where we're from.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, I hear that. You got a point.
But
there.
along, also in that, the influence. So when man's, like, just listen to them, if you look at the times, Bob Marley had everyone loving and but also had man, when man's talking about the ghetto riots, the Brixton riots, yeah? Man said it was the Bob Marley blood.
Yeah.
Because they were all together, but it was the tunes and the Bob Marley tunes that made man say, you know what?
Come together.
No, man's fighting together.
Yeah, exactly, together though.
Yeah.
Bob Marley's not making them segregate.
Not segregate.
Not making Rasta man beef with each other.
I'm not saying that.
I know you're not. I'm saying that to the people, innit?
Yeah. That he had. Do you understand? At that time.
Like, he had a big, strong influence.
Saying,
he put the two leaders on stage.
Music.
You know that, don't it? The two politician leaders on stage.
Listen.
And they even shot him for that.
Listen.
Not the leaders, but he got shot at for that.
Listen. Music has a big impact. A big, big, big impact. Yeah. Jamaica, the music.
Jamaica.
They were just saying it. We're highly sexual because we listen to highly sexual music. We're highly... And the music has got them doing all the slackness and all them thing there. It's the music. Do you understand? Also, our mind states. But we are told that's what's going to make the money.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
like
it's the only way
but
out.
it's the industry though, isn't it? It's the industry, isn't it? But it's just funny that we can only talk about killing each other, like us, and no one else won't talk about killing each other. But then everyone wants to talk about the death rates. Like, oh, look at the death rates. Why is it like this?
No, I hear that though, because
it's all screwed against.
Obviously, rock music's got its own violent and its own way of.
But it's not as cool as our thing.
No, it's not cool. 100%.
And you know what? You would say that even though it was our thing.
Bashment's violent.
Even though it was our thing.
Vibey.
Even though it was our thing, it's not our thing.
Do you know what though?
Listen, yeah. Our thing is influential. Yeah. It's one of the biggest things.
Anything
else that
people do is influential.
That's why even if you're pop or whatever it is that you're trying to do, there's still elements that you want to take.
But even pop heavies still pull from
hip hop
and
yeah, what I'm saying. Well, these black joggers. Well, if you want to hear my theory about music anyway, I think the world should just pay homage to just, in certain instruments that you would never came from a certain place. Do you understand? You never had. Do you understand? Even in in our culture, the DJs in America, the pioneers and that, same hair, the ones that made the sound systems and it's the same kind of thing, innit? Like we got hair, we made we done calypso.
We made it work.
We done calypso, we done, do you know what I mean? The scat, they took the scat, we done this, you took that. You know what I mean? We done the rock, you took the rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The blues.
Beatles,
R&B.
there was a black Beatle.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what's going on?
What black Beatle?
This is what I'm saying, there's a black Beatle.
Do you know about that?
Blood.
Lie, wait
This
there.
is what I'm saying.
I'm
No.
learning. What's
It's
going
just,
on?
listen.
What's his name?
I can't even remember his
No,
name.
don't worry. Next episode,
But
we're
you
going to
know-
talk his name. We're going to find out. We're going to do some research. We might even
But
try
I'm just saying,
and put him in there.
It's quite
Like,
deep.
comments, tell us about the Black Beetle, please. Cause we're talking about Ringo Starr and all these, man, and just the other guy's name, Paul McCartney. Is it Paul McCartney?
Paul McCartney and that.
I
Yeah,
wanna
but
know,
it's a
you
different.
get me? The legends are, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
the
a
pioneers, the ones that
different-
told them the rhythm. It's how you move.
It's
you
a
know what I
different-
mean?
it's a-
It's how you make. It's how you can put a beat together, and it's what a bass line is. The man didn't know what
It's all,
bass line
all
was.
hidden, blood.
You get me?
I think we just need to, focus more on our accomplishments.
Yeah, just achievements.
You get what I'm saying?
100%.
And you know what? We can't
Because you
leave it
see
to
that.
them. That's why I say we're
You
kind of
see
on
that.
our own.
And that's part of the...
And we're not on our own, but government-wise, powers that be, or whatever you want to see, whoever controls what, I don't know who is who, but they want man to think a certain way in it. And for us to come out of that, I think we need to take it more in our own hands. More like the Americans as well, what they done as well. You know what I mean? Built their own schools, their own universities. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, empower our own, you get me? Because that's the only way I can see us, generations stop killing each other and stuff like that. When they can look at their future and say,
do you think we need to
you know
create-
what, this is what we can accomplish.
Do you think we need to create some generational wealth as well?
Oh, we are. That's one
Yeah.
thing it's evidential that that's one thing that we're outliving our parents, we're owning more than our parents, and it will just continue to grow.
Yeah.
So what you got to remember, we're behind because we were kept behind. We weren't allowed to start the game until after a certain. So when we look back and we look, man will say, well, look at them over there, like look at the Jews, look at the Asians, but every man got on the board before us.
They got brang in before us though. The Asians had it easy. Not
Yeah,
not
but
trying
if
to
you
be-
just want to look at like the
not
ball,
trying to.
I'm just talking about like things like not being able to in Jamaica. You weren't allowed to read up until a certain point.
Is it?
Yeah, you know what I mean. They didn't want you to read. They didn't want you to be able to read English.
Yeah.
They did same thing in America. All the other countries, they didn't want you to learn. Because they knew once we learn,
Information away from us, innit?
yeah, once we learn, then you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. So-
Knowledge is power, isn't it?
yeah, and then like just getting on the generational owning stuff. Do you know what I mean? We're behind. So we're always, that's gonna be one thing we're gonna have to always just remember.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? But yeah, man.
Yeah, this has been a powerful discussion still, you get me?
I don't even know why we was on that topic. But yeah.
It's calm, fam. You get me? We're talking about
Yeah.
because we need more of these discussions.
Yeah,
Like talk
like-
about like us as black people.
All
what
I'm
we've
just
been
saying,
through.
innit?
And we're not trying to offend no one. We're not
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
not.
be racial.
No,
like,
there's no-
I think Big Marv's delivered himself well anyway. Like we're not trying to be discriminating to anyone.
Listen, right now, I'm at this point in
it's
my
just
life.
how
Every
it's
man's
a
entitled to
discussion.
their opinion. You know?
Mhm.
You can think what you think. I know what I know in it. So
Yeah.
whatever anyone says, it doesn't really bother me.
Exactly.
My thing is, there's an issue, and where I have children, and my girls are dark skinned as well, like me. So there's also that issue. You know what I mean? Where they feel a certain way. And even in the schools, blood, like, I'm going to pick up my kids, they don't even know my youths yet, and all that. I'm thinking,
Yeah,
what?
no,
Do you know what?
not
I've
right,
always used to say, you man can't tell the difference and that. I
Yeah.
really believe sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
Or are you not paying that much?
Or you just don't. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
are you not paying that much attention? Are you overlooking?
And that's a big problem.
Is that, you understand?
It's
if
a
you're not
major
paying
problem.
any interest, you're not going to know. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And that's the problem as well, you get me? So, but until then, there's going to be people like that. Big up all my people. All my people, I believe in, you know me, I believe in being called an earthling. I'm an earthling.
Choose.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And we're all earthlings. And, you know, we're all people. I don't believe in this segregation community. As I said earlier, this community, that community. Once we start talking about each other as one, these things will never be a problem.
Real talk, man. See
You
that,
understand?
people? So if I listen to that,
understand?
once we start looking at each other as one,
So I think
the problem will be
sometimes you got to remember.
minimised.
Sometimes you got to remember, even though these lot are the leaders, they still get led.
Of course, puppets.
You understand? Not even just like that. I say, like for instance, with the emblem, with the angel and the black slave, when we jumped up and said, "Nah, we're not accepting that. You're still giving this out." Then they said, "Right, we're gonna change." So that's a show. That's a example of a leader, so-called being led by people saying, "Look, what you're doing is wrong." You know. So instead of all the arguments amongst each other, all the discussions amongst each other, we need to do things. You know what I mean? We need to be on the same wavelength, and you know, just once we've got that, we'll be good, man.
Yeah,
Community, you get me? Us as a people will be better.
Bring that village mentality back.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And we can be a big village where, you know, you know, everyone speaks to everyone.
Everyone knows it.
You know what I mean? I'm like the only.
You can leave it door
I'm like
open.
one of the most friendliest guy on my block, kind of thing. You get me? Like I come out, them man they're just doing their thing, but me, I chat to everyone.
Yeah,
You know what? That
like
man's lived there 20 years. You don't even.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, they don't even know each other.
Yeah.
I'm like that Mayans. Man, them don't even know each other.
You
Like, you don't know man. No,
yeah,
like, he grew up around this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like, what?
Next minute, I'm introducing people in their own area that don't even know.
And that's what it is because I'm a people's person.
Yeah, I was gonna say that as well. Man's a people's person. It's not easy to have that skill.
And it's not, but I think again, it is, but there's a lot of people that don't, and we need to start accepting that. That it's gonna be messed up. We just gotta make the most of what we have and the time that we have, because it's too far gone. It's too far gone. There's too much people that, you know, just have no faith. Once faith is gone, you know, that's it. You get me? Like, if you ain't got hope or faith, it's gone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Say that.
What do you do?
Yeah. Say that. We're gonna wrap it up.
You get me?
We're gonna wrap it up still.
Yeah, man.
Obviously you're gonna
Definitely.
you can see Marv on the platform.
Yeah, man. And look out for the material that's coming out as well. There's a lot of
man.
material coming out, man.
Tell them.
Yeah.
And obviously use Insta and that. Anything you wanna plug in for them? You wanna tell them about to follow or like or whatever?
No, man. You see me, man. Marv. Big
Marv's
Marvs.
there, man.
Big Marvs. Everyone knows me at Big Marvs.
He's on Twitter
Dining
as well.
table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
Yeah, man.
Alright, man.
Yeah.
Done though.
Why not?
Don't forget everyone to like, subscribe. I'm Fend. You get me? This is the Table Time Podcast. Big up everyone. Yeah, we're out. Till next time. One love.